Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer here. So been super busy with work the last few weeks, so I haven't been able to do much progress or any progress on my Napoleonic Brits. In fact, if I just scoot over here, you'll see they're exactly where they were a couple of weeks ago, but never mind. So I thought I'd do a different video, like an army showcase. I finished these, I think, probably late last year actually, so they're quite recently newly painted. And having been in gaming and loved gaming for probably 30 years, I guess, I've to never have painted a Roman army, so it's always been on the list of things to do. And I guess with this one, I was always thinking about what rule set I could use. I don't really like the kind of big stacked battalion type games so much. So I kind of steered away from Hail Caesar. I'm sure it's a great game, and maybe I'll get into it one day. But I like the kind of skirmishy type games, so I've based them individually, and I've used them actually using the Lord of the Rings rules from Games Workshop, which I really liked back in the day with kind of Rohan and Minas Tirith and stuff. And I use these, I've kind of modified some of the Minas Tirith rules for these guys, like heavy infantry, medium infantry, archers, that kind of stuff. Rules for banner bearers and officers and stuff. And I have I'll show it another time, but I have a Gallic force as well. There's some ancient Gauls who these guys face off against, and I've had some pretty cool games actually. Figures themselves, so the Victrix, some of the Victrix's oldest sculpts were their Roman legionaries. So when I got them, I wondered whether they'd be up to the standard of the more modern stuff. And I guess some of the poses are a little bit of a stretch, but broadly speaking, they're ace. And I really quite like them actually. They look cool. Colour scheme. So as a kid, I loved Asterix and Obelix. So I got the one. I painted them like they're from one of the units you'd get from that. So that's a I think it's a GMB shield design, or it might be the one I got from Victrix actually, I can't remember. But the kind of green with black and white piping and the red like half leggings, that's very much Asterix and Obelix. So not sure if they're historically correct, but I think they look pretty cool on the battlefield. So I've got I've got a lot of 10 sword and shield, and then 10 pilum or spear, whatever, and shield as well. I use them as spearmen, but I think the pilum was just thrown, wasn't it? So it wasn't used as a spear, but in the game that's how I use it. In terms of kind of command and stuff, so really cool Centurion at the front, an Optio next to him, a couple of different banner options, and a musician as well. To fill out the troops, I've got Roman auxiliaries. So I got these ages ago, just because I really wanted to paint them. And these are painted, so I have, is it 10 or 12? 10, yeah, 10 spearmen, spears and shields. This guy is also a Centurion and a banner bearer, and then 10 sword and shields with a musician and an Optio as well. And then just to round it out, which is really cool in the Games Workshop rules, I have a dozen, is it a dozen? Yeah, a dozen archers as well, which are pretty cool in the game. The set you get from Victrix also comes with another 12 that are kind of Syrian archers, so in that kind of Middle Eastern uniform. I think the chainmail is a bit longer and there's a different helmet, of course, but again, with the Asterix theme, I quite liked the helmets for the auxiliaries to match with everyone else. I'll probably paint the other ones up at some stage. I do still have them, but yeah, that's it. I've had some really cool games with that Lord of the Rings rule set. I've actually got a Grand Manor Fort, which I'll show in another video at some stage, and we had a recent battle over that and it was awesome. But yeah, that's it. That's everything I've got for tonight. Hopefully I probably won't get any painting done for another couple of weeks. I'm away with work next week. But there you go. That's my Asterix themed ancient Roman force. Thanks very much. I'll catch you in the next one.